Hello and welcome to Background Noise R Us. This here is my Marshal 8080 Valvestate. It's a great amp, but it is extremely heavy. Now if my band ever get any gigs, I'll have to be carrying this amp around with me. And because it's far too heavy to lift for heavy distances, I'm going to have to put wheels on it. This set of casters came on a unit that used to hold a telly. After unscrewing 4 threaded bolts, I'm left with the 2 casters. My cheap bandsaw came with a horrible flat pack stand. When we put it together, it wobbled and was completely useless. But as a consequence, it meant we had a lot of leftover steel, so I could clamp 2 bits together and cut the end off. The steel wasn't flat though, so we made it flat. After we'd flattened one of the angles out, it was time to use a steel block to bend the final angle to 90 degrees. Perfect, sort of. And that's basically it for the building. Now it's just time for construction. As you can see, the steel that holds these 2 wheels on has a threaded hole that some bolts can screw into. When making the sides and the long bits, I drilled the holes so they line up perfectly with these threaded bolts. The long bits are the length of the amp, and the side bits are of course the width. I can then put the bits of steel on, line up the holes, and then screw in the bolts. I finished it off with an Allen key to make sure it wouldn't shake loose. Now for the first test. I think it looks pretty cool with wheels on, but as you can see, the amp is sadly too loose. So I had to take the amp off again and give it some minor adjustment with a big stick. But has it worked? Yeah! Oh, I'm gonna hit the wall. I'll never learn.
Well, you've already got a cross part there, actually.
Hey look, I did it!
Yes, you did.
Oh,
it's so difficult, isn't it?
Do-do-do.
So that's well done, pal. What a brilliant idea.